The final home game of any college football season. Perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome everyone to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. They're testing the right side here. Turning it on. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback moving. Throwing on the run. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And listen, there's different degrees of open, but in college football, that's open. When your receiver has a step on the guy, man, those are the ones you feel like you should complete most of the time, and he just overthrew that one.
Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Hart. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? They go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. And some room to work. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And the Golden Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Next, going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Caught. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
The offense changing the play. Williams looking for a man. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll run for it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes and get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
The Golden Bears are threatening in the red zone. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, a gigantic collision of top.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Caught near the sticks. It's Lockett. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know
There he goes. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. Williams will pass. Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Golden Bear! First play of the drive comes from the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in down the sideline. There he goes to the right. Caught. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Slippery. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thing.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Golden Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gives it on the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. He'll take the deep shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bear! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Miller with the ball. Got the first down. Looking for more. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it inside the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Williams will pass. Going to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. And they're going to score again. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Hale. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Barber. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a second and long. Williams looking for a man. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.